Judy Haddad here, owner of Orange Purple Passions, My Healing LLC, and founder and executive director of 5 Purple Oranges, the charity I founded after my son and I were hit by a truck in Dodge County, Wisconsin, and he was killed. So, just wanted to put this out there for you guys before I get started my video. When I split my YouTube accounts into my personal and my professional, I let all those views of my professional ones die, and then I closed that account, meaning I need the likes, I need the subscribers. You can even subscribe anonymously. I need you guys to share my videos because I can't get my name back now until I get my likes up. So keep the love going for me, please. I'm gonna keep creating content for you. That's how it works in this world. So I'm taking another break from the crash statistics and the trucking industry this week. For this hit by a truck, something came up and I wanted to discuss it with you. I noticed, so for a long time, I've been posting memories that come up on Facebook and Instagram, or digging through old computer storage discs and posting those pictures. Oftentimes they're pictures that I've never posted before of Ilan, or they're memories that I want to maybe bring new eyes, look at them with new eyes and bring new information to the memories. There are days, though, that I can't look at them. I post them, I might make a quick comment, and I post them and I just let it go. It's my routine. This is what I do every morning. I'm just gonna do this. I can't look at them because it's sometimes too difficult to acknowledge what has been lost. If I dive into those photos, if I'm looking at that face or remembering that memory that we shared, it's overwhelming to me. It doesn't mean I don't want to do that. I have those moments where I do take that time and dive in and be in that moment with Ilan and remember why I took a photo or why I didn't take a photo that day, or why this kind of photo of his hand is all I have. I'm not, some people have said I have like a ton of pictures of Ilan and they wish they had more of their kids. I don't see it that way. There were a lot of times that we were just really present with each other, but because he had, he's the only grandchild, I would take photos so they could see what's happening, to share with them or to share with friends who are interested. But oftentimes there's not a lot of photos of the times that we really shared together, and it seems opposite. It seems like we don't have a lot of times the momentous trips and stuff, and we have a lot of like us doing dumb stuff together. And that might be true too, but that was kind of just like our thing between us, like, oh, look at this funny face I'm making, take a photo, take a photo. So in posting those memories, I did this originally for me. This was for me. This came up, and look how awesome this kid is, and this was such a great day, and this was such a great feeling. But I found that it built a community who got to know and love Ilan, who had never met him. And some of those people have become some of my best friends. And that is a wonderful feeling, that knowing that just sharing this life that I had with this boy could inspire so much love for him. And then again, at the end of the day, I'm running a charity, folks, and I can't do any good works without any money. So if me posting these memories can get someone to say, hey, look at that kid on a skateboard, I want to give to these skateboarding grants that 5 Purple Oranges is doing, whatever it might be, I'm also grateful for that. But in my heart, I just post them because for me, it was my way of keeping them alive. Now, that's not everybody. Not everybody wants to do that. Some people just want to remember their loved ones on their birth date or their death date, or a special moment. And I see those posts too, and I honor those posts from people who post that. But Ilan was so ingrained in my life, there wasn't a minute that I wasn't thinking about him or with him or doing something for him, that I can't just cut out that whole part of my life. It already feels I don't know, insane that of my life, he was such a small percentage of it, but he took over everything, and not in a negative way, not in a negative way. I was talking to my hairdresser and we were laughing, and I was like, I used to make fun of people who spent all this money in their hair. And the fact is, this is who I am. This is how I've always been. I just didn't have the resources or the inclination to put it out there. The reason was I was this boy's mother, and I wanted to give him everything I could. He was always, I knew I was only gonna have this one child. I knew I wasn't making any money. If he wanted cello lessons and he wanted to go skateboarding and he wanted to, go trips to the library, I wanted to make sure I could provide that for him. And when I say this, I want to make sure I tell you not to the detriment of myself. I didn't lose myself. I was still Judy. I still lived my life the way I wanted to live my life. But yeah, Ilan came first. That's how I chose to mother, is that I wanted him to have anything he could. And he acknowledged that often it was sacrifices were made for him, and he was grateful. And teaching your children gratitude is a pretty amazing thing, just through action. So I'm going to keep sharing those memories. I'm going to keep commenting on them. And then there are those days that I'm going to take my time and look them over. And those are probably the ones I might not post what I'm thinking or feeling, seeing that memory. But I might. And for some, that might be me being too honest, me being too open, but this is our society now. But for me, if I can help just one of you out there, if I can share my grief with you, and you can see that life doesn't end after something so unspeakably tragic happens, then I'm doing it for a good. And that is my purpose. That is my purpose. I'm here on this earth for a reason, and it's to share Ilan's light with as many children as possible and to help you through this life. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends. I appreciate all the love, and I'll be on here again next week. Bye.